And good evening, I'm Russ Mitchell.
And I'm Betsy Kling. In just over 6 hours, Election Day gets underway.
And in Cleveland, voters will finally have their say on who succeeds Frank Jackson, leaving office after 16 years. In the latest installment of Leading the Land, Mark Namick explains how mayoral candidates Kelley and Justin Bibb have made it this far and their final plans for victory.
On the road to Cleveland City Hall, Kelley and Justin Bibb bested 5 other candidates. They raised and spent more than $2 million, each benefiting from financial support from labor unions, and collected dozens of big endorsements.
I know this city, and I know what they need most.
All right, Cleveland!
Kelley, the city council president with established ties in and outside of City Hall, is looking to traditional Democratic voters in the city's far west neighborhoods known for strong voter turnout. On the east side, he's leaning on several council members.
Politics, business, and the streets is all connected.
Including primary opponent Bashir Jones to blunt Bibb's support among black voters.
It's got to be a citywide campaign. No candidate can win without showing up on both sides of town.
But on the city's predominantly white west side, Kelley is playing up Bibb's support of Issue 24, a charter amendment on Tuesday's ballot that would shift oversight of the police to a civilian-led commission. Kelley calls Bibb a radical and argues support for Issue 24 amounts to defunding the police.
Issue 24 fits into the campaign because it's a threat to crime and to the surge in violent crime. It will continue this surge. It will make our streets less safe.
Bibb remains a vocal backer of Issue 24, even as Jackson, Kelley, and others have raised their voices against it.
We got to stop making this false choice between good and effective law enforcement and police accountability. We can and must do both. I support Issue 24 because I believe that trust is the biggest thing we can do to make sure that we have safety and security and our residents truly trust the police. Without that, you don't get safety.
Bibb, a business and nonprofit executive, has campaigned as the outsider with a vision not tainted by Jackson and Kelley's leadership. And with his support for more progressive policies, he's attracted younger voters and new voters who move to the city's trendy downtown and near West Side neighborhoods. Those voters help propel him to the top spot in the primary.
I think we've been able to inspire new people to come and vote in this mayor's race, and the way we've been running our campaign speaks to that. You know, I started early in the early days of January. I was doing meet and greets on Zoom. My first Zoom call, I think I had 10 people, then it grew from 15, 20, 25, and we have done over 300 meet and greets.
Raised on the city's east side, Bibb is benefiting from the backing of a rival and former Cleveland council member, Zach Reed, who's helping him shore up support in key east side neighborhoods. Voter turnout in recent city elections has been abysmal, something both candidates are worried about. Turnout tomorrow is expected to be 30% or less, which is why the candidates are still chasing votes tonight. I'm Mark Namick, 3 News.
And there's some other big races to watch tomorrow, including who will fill Marcia Fudge's seat in Congress. The 11th congressional district race is between Democrat Shontel Brown and Republican Laverne Gore. Ohio's 15th district in the Columbus area is also having a special election between Democrat Allison Russo and Republican Mike Carey. There are also many school board races across the area.